Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anissa Febrianti Prasiwi with student number 832019024. In this video, I'm going to do a dramatic reading with the title The Lady of the Sea, and I'll read the pages 14 until 15. And the characters that I'm going to portray are Arnholm, Elida, and Langston. Okay, let's get started. Arnholm. And if you had not been born, Elida, well, Arnholm, would your answer to my letter have been different? Elida, how can I tell? When Wengel came, the answer was different. Arnholm, what is your object then in telling me that you were born? Elida getting up as if in fear and unrest. Because I must have someone in whom to confide. No, no, sit still. Arnholm, then your husband knows nothing about this? Elida, I confessed to him from the first that my thoughts had once been elsewhere. He never asked to know more, and we have never touched upon it since. Besides, at bottom it was simply madness. And then it was over directly. That is to a certain extent. Arnholm, rising. Only to a certain extent? Not quiet? Elida, yes, yes it is. Oh, good heavens. Dear Arnholm, it is not what you think. It is something so absolutely incomprehensible. I don't know how I could tell it to you. You would only think I was ill or quiet man. Arnholm, my dearest lady, now you really must tell me all about it. Elida, well, then I'll try to. How will you, as a sensible man, explain to yourself that... Wait a moment. Here's a visitor. Langston comes along the road and enters the garden. He has a flower in his buttonhole and carries a large, handsome bouquet done up in paper and silk ribbons. He stands somewhat hesitatingly and undecidedly by the veranda. Elida, from the arbor, have you come to see the girls, Mr. Langston? Langston, turning around. Ah, madam, are you there? Bows and comes nearer. No, it's not that. It's not the young ladies. It's you, yourself, Mr. Wangel. You know you gave me permission to come and see you? Elida. Of course I did. You are always welcome here. Langstrand. Thanks. And as it falls out so luckily that it is a festival here today. Elida. Oh, did you know about that? Langstrand. Rather, and so I should like to take the liberty of presenting this to Miss Wangel. Bows and offers her the bouquet. Elida, smiling. But, my dear Mr. Langstrand, oughtn't you to give these lovely flowers to Mr. Arnholm himself? For you know, it is really he. Langstrand, looking uncertainly at both of them. Excuse me, but I don't know this gentleman. It is only... I've only come about the birthday, Mrs. Wangel. Elida. Birthday? You've made a mistake, Mr. Langstrand. There's no birthday here today. Langstrand, smiling shyly. Oh, I know all about that. But I didn't think it was to be kept so dark. Elida. What do you know? Langstrand. That it is Madame's birthday. Elida. Mine? Arnholm looks questioningly at her. Today? Surely not. Elida to Langstrand. Whatever made you think that? Langstrand. It was Miss Hilda who let it out. I just looked in here a little while ago, and I asked the young ladies why they were decorating the place like this, with flowers and flags. Elida. Well, Langstrand. And so Miss Hilda said, why, today is Mother's birthday. Elida. Mother's, I see. Arnholm. Aha! He and Elida exchange a meaning look. Well, now that the young man knows about it, Elida to Langstrand. Well, now that you know, Langstrand, offering her the bucket again. Might I take the liberty of congratulating you? Elida taking the flowers. My best thanks. Won't you sit down a moment, Mr. Langstrand? Elida, Arnholm, and Langstrand sit down in the arbor. This birthday business was to have been kept secret, Mr. Arnholm. Arnholm. So I see. It wasn't for us, uninitiated folk. Elida putting down the bucket. Just so, not for the uninitiated. Langstrand. Upon my word, I won't tell a living soul about it. Thank you.